said I'm not a fashionista,
You're not a
but I
fashionista.
know the value of fashion. I know the value of what you look like and how you put yourself together. And through my foundation that I started in 2010, we've gone out and put together Dress for Success events. Yes. You've heard of them, right?
Yes.
And basically Dress for Success is getting young women who are either about to get into the work sphere or are just finishing their studies and getting them work ready, making sure that they know what kind of outfits to put together for a job interview, how to dress for your body type and your body shape. And that's what we do. We bring some experts along, and it's a phenomenal kind of morning out or afternoon out for the ladies, and we get pampered and spoiled. But at the end of it, we're talking about your self-esteem. We're talking about things that make you excellent, because the only way to get on in the world and to be successful is through excellence. And so we push that through the Packets of Dress for Success events.
That's awesome. That's great. Now,
which is bigger than fashion.
It's bigger than fashion.
You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
Right.
It's deeper than that.
Yeah.
So, you did the summers, 12th and the 18th annual summers.
Oh yes. Okay.
Tell us about that.
Wow. Yeah. The summers.
Taking you back.
You're taking me back.
Taking you back.
Well, I mean, the last ones I did was this year, in 2012. And then, I don't know which ones before that. But the summers are great. It's a phenomenal party. Everyone comes out to celebrate South African music. And you get to rub shoulders with all of the best in the industry at the time. Backstage at the summers is frenetic. It is madness. Everyone's trying to make sure that they look right, and people are dashing off quick changes from the presenters, making sure that the stage looks the perfect way for the performer. It's so much fun. It's a high pressure situation. You're there in Sun City for about a week if you're a host.
Wow.
And you're rehearsing every single day, all day. And
Just
then just for that 2.5, 3 hours or 2 hours of the summers. It's crazy.
It's amazing. It sounds awesome though.
It is.
Because I think the chaos is worth it. It's worth it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
It's so much fun. We have a good time.
While we're on music,
yes,
you are also a singer.
Yes, I am.
And you did mention earlier that the only thing that you've always wanted to do was to sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, before we started taking it, yes, you did mention that you've always wanted to sing, yes.
Singing was my dream from when I was really little. Anyone who went to school with me will know that I was in all of the choirs, I was in all of the shows at school. And I finally found the space to put my music out there. And it happened like all of the cosmos aligned for me to make it happen. I was invited to sing at the Joburg Pride Festival.
Yes.
And I sang there, and I had a really good time doing it, and I got a really positive response. And we decided to carry on recording music.
Yes.
And then I got invited to do a couple of corporate shows where I sang my own songs through my partnership with Avon.
Yes.
I was down in Cape Town and I sang there, and I got a really positive response. And then I thought, well, we may as well just grow forward with this. And it's grown. I think what I'm enjoying about the process is that it's grown very organically. It's grown out of my growth as a person. My songwriting always reflects where I am as a person, and so the two intellect make a lot of sense.
But why did it take you so long for you to actually say,
I don't know.
Now let us just go right ahead on, let's do it?
I don't know. I wish I knew.
You wish you knew.
I told you the cosmos aligned before. It was unaligned. Now it's aligned.
It was just aligned, and then you were like, actually, let's take it.
So I've had a really phenomenal career so far, and what that means is that there's very little time to do a lot of things, So you make the space and you make the time for the passions that you have. And so I was always writing music. I was always recording music. I was always in studio. I was always with producers. I was always writing by myself. But now to bring it into the public sphere is what needed the readiness and everything to be absolutely perfect.
In order for you to take it out there.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna go a little bit personal. Because, somebody wants to know, how do you manage to keep your personal life away from the topic?
I get asked this a lot.
Because you do it very well, though. I'll commend you on that.
Well, if I told you my secret, then it wouldn't be a secret anymore.
It wouldn't be a secret anymore. You know, it's fine. I'll leave it like that. We'll have it at that. And also, what is your ideal man?
Someone compatible with me, obviously, you know.
Yeah.
I don't have a type. You can't like string all of my ex-boyfriends in a row and go, I get it. No, you can't do that. I don't have a type. Some are short, some are tall, some are black, some are white, some are from all over the place. What are you doing?
You don't have a type.
I don't have a type. Do you have a type?
Well, I do.
You don't have a type?
I don't have a type.
Maybe you're my next type.
Now, let's see. They still want to know what is your favorite getaway? Your favorite holiday? Where would you go for a holiday?
Oh, there's so many places on the planet that I'd like to go to. But my favorite holiday so far in my life has been to Cuba. I went to Central America to track the path that my late uncle took during the apartheid era. He was in exile fighting with the MK, the Armed Forces of the ANC, and so he was in Cuba getting tactical warfare training and also getting his university degree. And my grandmother, last saw her son when he was 16 years old, and he went overseas, and he was unfortunately killed on the way back into the country. And so, the 10 years that he spent outside of South Africa, my grandmother and my family don't know exactly where he went, where he touched down, what kinds of things he was surrounded by. It's a big, big gap. And I went to fill that void. I took my video camera and I shot everything, and I filmed at his school, and we got his school file from his university with all of his exams. And you can imagine for a mother, just to see his handwriting is such an amazing, fulfilling thing. So that's what I did. So Cuba is, and it's also really beautiful there. The beaches are wonderful, and Spanish people with the Spanish fire. It was wonderful.
I see you. Now, you're on TV and you're on radio.
Don't ask me which I like more.
Well, I guess you sort of asked the question, but I'll go ahead on. Which one do you like more?
I don't know. I like them for different things, I like them for different reasons. I love the immediacy of radio, Radio is live, and you're right there in people's ears, in their cars. It is unpredictable. And there's so much scope. You can create a massive, theater in people's imaginations. You have that control. Whereas television is this visual, sexy thing that we're doing here even, with your outfits and the way that you express yourself and your makeup. That's what makes television come alive. So I wish I had a favorite. But I think it's like having a favorite child. I think maybe you have one in the back of your head, but you can't tell them.
You don't say it.
No, you'll ruin lives.
And you said you were the only one.
I was. I subsequently have a little brother, yeah.
Oh, okay, awesome. Now, what do you like to do for fun?
Loads. I love to travel, and I really love to sleep. I love to take a nap. Okay.
Take a nap.
No, I do. I really love that. And what else do I do? I mean, I'll go train. I do boxing training just for fitness, and it's really fun to do as well. You feel really strong and empowered coming out of your kata box class. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite TV show as well?
My favorite TV show was Grey's Anatomy when it was still on. At the moment, I'm quite obsessed with the show called Girls. Yeah, it's about these kind of 20-something graduates.
Why do I get the feeling that it kind of sounds like Sex in the City?
It's like a younger people's Sex in the City.
But another person would say Gossip Girl is kind of
like that.
Yes.
I suppose so, but the thing with Sex in the City was that they started speaking the way that ordinary women spoke and that had never been done on television before. And Girls does that. I mean, they talk about everything from sex to going to see the gynae to not liking your boyfriend because he lacks in certain departments, but still wanting to be with him because his mother's so great. You know, they do different things like that, which is really interesting. And there's a show that I'm obsessed with called How to Make It in America. And Kid Cudi's in it. It doesn't. I've got it from iTunes, and it is just, honestly, if you are an entrepreneur, if you have any sort of like spirit to make it,
that show
anywhere in the world, that show is just for you.
Now we're gonna go to this photo shoot from today. How was it? Because we've been here the whole day.
We've been here the whole day. The sun came up and the sun went down.
And it rained.
And it rained.
Stopped raining. Yeah, we've been here the whole day.
I've had an amazing time. I've really, really, really enjoyed myself. I feel like I was pushed to the edge of what I was capable of, or what I thought I was capable of. Lawrence is amazing, putting the looks together, putting the shots together, the composition, and the models that we worked with were so great as well. Yeah, it was a very professional, slick, beautiful photo shoot, and I can't wait to see the results.
Can't wait too. Getting married anytime soon?
No.
Somebody asked that on Facebook. So
oh really?
I just want to know, are you getting married anytime soon?
Not anytime
soon.
Well, you know what? Maybe.
Oh, because you don't have a type.
Well, I mean, it's not really up to me. It's up to the guy to propose. So I don't know what my guy's planning. I don't know. It could be this. It could be around the corner. It could be tonight.
You don't have a type, so I mean, we could always like.
So you know what I mean? Midnight on New Year's. It could be any of those things.
What are you doing for New Year's?
I was about to ask you what are you doing for New Year's.
I'm not too sure.
Is it?
Yes. Maybe we can hang out.
We should hang out. I'm having a really big party at Babylon here in Joburg in Innova, and I'll be singing a couple of songs and doing the 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 into 2013. So you should come along to the
so
party.
Exciting.
Yes.
So now everyone else, I'm not going out with you. I don't know you. I don't like you either. She doesn't have a type. I don't have a type either. So, guys, time still delivered. Pabi Moloi, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye. My type. My size.